It's a balmy 78, almost 80-degree day. All the beehives are hopping, and today we're going to get in and do our first really deep inspections of the year, and I'm about a month behind. If you guys don't remember, we've actually had 2 swarms off of our existing hives. So our existing hives at the beginning of the season were the CC hive and the Buckeye hive, and both of those swarmed to give us the honey locust hive and the blackberry or BB hive. But you guys may have noticed that there's another nuke over here. That's right, another swarm. We got called to catch a swarm. It's a small swarm, very small, so it will need help from our other hives. But we got a call from some good friends. Actually, Joe goes to school with this lady's granddaughter and said, hey, we've got a a swarm of honeybees in our lilac bush. So they're trying to beard on the front end. I don't have a whole lot in there. I only got 2 frames, so I got to go in and get them some more frames today. I've got some feed set up, so I did invest in an in-hive feeder. So you guys can see this just kind of hangs down in just like a brood box frame, and it's actually got a little ladder down, and I've got a 1-in-1 sugar syrup in there that I'm going to give to them to kind of help them start to build up. I will probably borrow a frame or 2 of brood and stores from a more established hive, which is probably going to be the Buckeye or the CC hive, and we're going to go at it that way. But I really need to get in, see how the last 2 swarms are doing, set the new swarm up for success, and see how our hives that overwintered are doing. Oh, let's do, guys, and it's hot.
All right, so we got the top lid off.
Yep.
Ashley wanted to do a little inspection.
Again. I can. But there's a lot in there.
Yeah, they're definitely building up in here. There we go.
Okay.
Let's look at that honey right there.
Yep. Give them a twist, kind of break whatever comb I got going.
Because they can glue those things together.
They will glue it together.
There we go.
Actually, get all that dark honey.
Man.
Oh, that dark honey.
Liquid gold.
I'm going to start at the bottom first. Actually, I'm going to probably try to clean up some of this too.
Might as well.
Yeah.
So right now she's just scraping the top of the frames because they'll glue them together.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Wish I had someplace really good to see. Look at that honey. Look at it.
Awesome.
It's just... So I just kind of want to get in and look. They got some wonky comb going, but I mean, I just want to see like what's going on. So you're going to take out a couple frames now, yeah,
right?
I'm actually going to just take out a couple of frames and just give it a look, see what's going on. There's a lot of bees on here. And there's some capped workers, brood, there's larvae. Queen's doing good. Queen's in here doing her thing. So I don't even feel like I need to see Miss Queen, because Queen's got evidence. You guys can see there's capped brood, there's larvae in here, there's a couple eggs. So she's doing a good job. There's just a lot of honey in here. I feel like we're probably going to end up harvesting soon. Hey mamas, hello sisters. You can see I'm going to kind of damage this comb a little bit. What do we got going on in here? Nectar. They're capping some of it, but this is new nectar flow. So I'm just looking on the back side. All nectar. Really like to see a little bit more brood. There's nothing going on here on the bottoms, are there? No, looks like they're just holding on for dear life.
Alright guys, so we just got off the second super. Now we're down to the bottom one.
They're not happy.
Yeah, you can see they're
very upset.
So
we're just smoking as much as we can.
Which now we're pretty deep into this, so.
Yeah. See what these bottom ones look like. And she's got eggs and nectar. I'd like to see more eggs in here.
I was gonna say, I'm not seeing a lot.
I'd like to see more eggs in here. I am not very happy with what I'm seeing in here right now. No capped brood. No capped brood. No capped brood. No capped brood. There's capped brood up here. Maybe she's working in the top. I'm not sure what's going on. There's no queen cells. They swarmed. I'm really not sure what's going on with this hive. There was larva up there, so maybe this is a new queen. The virgin queen may have stayed with this group. There's a lot of explanations for it. It's just, I'm not a bee, so I can't really.
That's really not what we were hoping to see.
Huh?
So. Alright, so now we're breaking into the Buckeye hive.
Which still has an issue with ants.
Ashley's amazing artwork.
I don't know if I call it amazing, but artwork. Maybe some people wouldn't even call it artwork, I don't know.
I think it's pretty sweet.
What are you guys doing in here?
You guys seem real calm right now.
They are really calm. Oh, I just smoked the crap out of them. What are you guys doing up here? Probably not anything. There were quite a few of them up here. They're starting to draw it out. You guys can see, like, there's nothing. Oh well. It's kind of disappointing, but I can't say that I didn't think that that would happen too. So just pushing it all back together, giving them proper bee space. Okay, so I'm just gonna, hello guys, trying to push my excluder up.
They even built wax.
Yeah, they've built wax on it, and you guys will see, like, there'll be an interesting little pattern underneath all this from where they build wax all the way up to it, and kind of like their way of protesting that's even there.
Pry this off now.
And I don't want to, like, be too mean to them and just, like, you know, like, woo, pull the carpet out from underneath
Eat
them.
them in the space.
Yeah. Yeet! They're gonna fling off towards you, so I'm trying to do it really easy too. Like, the direction is gonna go to you. So.
There we go.
All right, guys. Shake them off. Lots of honey. You can see lots of honey. Okay.
Look at that.
Like, look, just look how much honey, guys. This is all honey. I'm actually starting to wonder if my my hives are honey bound. So right now I'm just kind of smoking them to get them off of there so that I can take this to the other hive without any, you know, special little friends on there that don't really take nicely to new queens. This will also alleviate too, because if these guys are honey bound, then they need room. They need more frames to empty of honey because they're making more honey than they can go through, so they're becoming honey bound. But I think maybe, oh, there's brood in here. Yay! Guys, brood!
There it is.
Yay. You guys can see, right in there. Brood! And there's where our queen came out. There's where our lady came from the swarm. Isn't that neat?
Looks like a peanut.
Looks like a peanut, yep. Oh, and you got some brood on the back. Beautiful little pattern there. Got the honey and stuff around them and brood in the middle. More brood. There's a little bit of brood on every frame right now. So from what I'm seeing, there's a little bit of brood on every frame. Oh boy. This is interesting.
Wow, there's a couple queen cells.
There's queen cells at the bottom, yeah.
Quite a few.
So I'm actually going to just drop this. I'm gonna anchor there, grab here, and just get a good handle on this, because sometimes this handle is great, but sometimes it just it sucks. Yeah, I can
especially when these get heavy.
Yeah, and they usually are heavy. Look at that.
Oh wow,
this is they're all empty. Well,
yeah,
they're all empty.
Yeah, that one's got one on the side that's empty. Look at that.
And some of these are chewed. Okay, guys, this is perfect. Some of these are chewed, and that means that the virgin queen that hatched, she hatched first and she went looking for other queens. And what I mean by she went looking for other queens is there can only be one queen in a hive. She came in and she assassinated them. But
wow, look at that cluster.
Yeah,
there.
Look at this cluster right here. But also in the next breath, I'll tell you that there are swarms that take off with multiple queens. The swarm last night branched off before we got there, which means they probably had 2 queens. Sometimes you will get multiple queens that will hatch, and they'll go off and do their swarm. And I'm sure if you search YouTube, you'd find multiple swarms that have multiple queens, like up to 3 or 4. And what will happen is they'll all branch. They'll all go off with those virgins, but if one virgin queen flies off and one stays on the branch, you'll find some bees will go with her.
Which we saw yesterday.
We saw yesterday. We saw it yesterday. So, is it lifting up everything or just...
Nope, you're good.
Oh boy.
Brood in there.
There's a brood in here. A lot of nectar though.
Yeah.
A lot of nectar. That's all capped honey. There's brood in the middle though. So like a lot of these have got like all the nectar, but they've got just pits in the middle of it with brood. I haven't seen any really like wonderful frames for brood. See, there's brood there in the middle. These guys are honey bound. I'm gonna have to harvest. I'm gonna have to harvest.
Which is odd because they didn't fill out the shallow though.
No, they haven't filled out the shallow at all. I'm gonna have to do some research, guys. Nectar, nectar, nectar. Both of them are looking pretty much the same. Both have huge populations, but no brood, guys.
Funny is the brood seemed like it was more prominent on the second super than this one.
Yeah.
The first one down at the bottom that we're working on now.
Yeah. But they're filling it with nectar, so but I've not experienced honeybound yet, so I don't know if I need to start figuring out if I'm going to need to harvest honey or what's going on here. So comment down below what you think's going on here, because I have no clue, as usual.
Not much brood on that one.
Nope.
If any. I don't even
Nope. And just for perspective, this is what it looks like when we break into this. These guys are just, I don't even know. There's so many bees in here, but I feel like we're honey bound. I don't even know, babe. I don't know. There's nothing. Oh wow, there's brood.
Bunch that out.
Wow, they've got that built out really well, because these weren't built out yet. This is just her doing her thing. There's brood in here. There's larvae.
There's honey.
There's some honey, which that for a new hive, this is good. This is really good. Yeah. There's lots of larvae, or capped brood, I should say, not larvae. There's a baby bee being born. It's right there, look. See her? She's being born. Got a little head stuck out. Look, she's coming out. That's so neat. See, we got 3 right there actually in frame that are in their process of coming out. Oh my gosh, this one looks, oh, we're gonna get her coming all the way out, guys. Look, her little feetsies were coming out. She's almost there. Oh, that one. Oh, there she goes. Look. Look. Got little feetsies hanging out. They're so close. You got.
Someone's got that out over there somewhere.
Oh, she tried to grab onto that one like, hey, help me.
There
oh, there she comes. Hello, lady. Oh, that's so magical to watch. Oh, hello. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, look, the other one's coming to say hello. See how she is just blonde. Compare, you see the hairs on the back, how they're so white? That's just how you can tell new baby bees. Oh, wow. And then this one's not, she's not too far yet.
Right here, look.
Oh, really?
Look, right here.
Oh, Mark's got one over there getting ready to come out.
There's a bunch coming out.
You got one right here coming out.
All the way out.
Hello, happy birthday. Happy birthday. This is the coolest freaking thing. It's nice to look at these new hives to see what they're doing. But these guys are actually doing pretty good. There's quite a bit of capped brood. There's capped honey. There's larval stages here. We've been watching baby bees being born. This has been a pretty eventful one right here. This has been my favorite hive to look at so far. Yeah, and this is good.
Our last one of the day.
Oh, thank God.
What's that big thing?
What?
Yeah.
Ew, that's a cicada that never launched.
Oh, huh.
See it, guys? That's a cicada that failed to launch.
Looks weird. I'll smash
Yeah.
that. Looks like a worm.
Oh, hi. You guys are doing good, already building and stuff.
They look happy. All over the place. Yeah, look how they tried to bridge.
Yeah, they're trying to bridge. They're trying to bridge. Hate taking that from them.
Light the honey is in.
I know, it's very, and that's probably clover honey, because clover's in. Clover, honeysuckle maybe. They got all kinds of bee bread.
A lot of both around us.
Yeah, all that stuff's in right now.
And guys, here's what's making all the screaming sounds, which is on at the back of Ashley's head.
There's one on your head too, by the way.
A cicada?
Yeah, there was one on your head too.
So if you hear that high-pitched screaming in the background, sorry, but that's what we're dealing with 24/7 right now.
It's the 17-year breakout of cicadas. So every 17 years we get a huge influx of cicadas, and that is this year. Oh my gosh, this one is already so heavy.
Wow, and look at all the brood.
Brood, 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 baby. Brood, baby. Looking good, looking good. Honey locust hive.
This one may be, no, these are empty. I was gonna say, it might be ready for something on top. But
they're not, they got 3 or 4.
this was a small swarm though.
I will checkerboard these just because it's new to me, but look at all the honey and like the brood. Wow, these guys are they're really looking like they're gonna knock this out of the park. They're looking like they're gonna knock this out of the park.
Good mix of brood and honey too.
Yeah, it is. Brood, brood, brood. This queen is killing it. This queen is killing it. She is doing a fantastic job. It makes me want to see her just so I can tell her how good of the job she's doing. Oh, honey locust queen, you are a rock star. Beautiful. Good. I mean, I couldn't ask for a whole lot more, rather than to not draw kind of wonky. But like I said, the brood boxes, like the main floor brood boxes, I guess I should say, to verify, we let them have that. We won't harvest from that. Now, if they're honey bound like the others, we may harvest. But look in there. Look at all those bees in there. Lots of bees.
Look at the honey just dripping.
I know.
Onto the side.
It's crazy. And these guys have not been fed. This is all natural nectar flow coming in. Ooh, hello.
Potato shells. They climbed all over the boxes.
Yeah, they're all over the boxes and falling out of trees. It's a little windy today. Not so windy that I'm afraid to do an inspection though. So we cleaned off this because it was built sideways. You can see like here, they're trying to kind of build it around, but I'd like them to keep this pattern all the way across. So I left the stuff that was right.
But there was a couple strings like
yeah, they were just kind of building them down. But you can see like on this side, they're trying to kind of do something here. So I'm just going to kind of take that part from them. They'll rebuild that in no time. I want them to build like this. I don't want it to go up and down, because it makes it hard for us to be able to inspect and actually know what's going on when they do that. So
we're wrapping up.
Everybody looks okay. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for us today. Thanks so much for being here for our first full hive inspection of our 5 new hives. I can't believe it's 5 already again. I mean, we just got 4, now we've got 5. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let us know by liking the video, commenting, and subscribing. But until next time, guys, make sure that you're staying healthy out there and being kind to one another. Bye, y'all. Oh, welcome, little sister. That is like the neatest thing to just stop and watch. Yeah, I've got good feelings about these queens.